and sleepy moon. Brush your teeth, it's magic soon.
Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I was able to create that cartoon animation. It's very easy and it's something that you can do with your mobile phone or with your computer. So if this is something that you're interested in, please come closer and let's dive in. Musical videos go viral on YouTube, and as you can see, a lot of people are making so much money from it. And all you need to do is to generate the song, and then we're going to build a storyline around the song. I'm going to walk you through it also. The first thing to do is to come over to your browser and visit ChatGPT. And once it opens, the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and copy this first prompt, and I'm going to come over to ChatGPT and paste it in. So now that I have this, I'm going to go ahead and send it.
2 seconds later.
So now you can see that ChatGPT has generated the 10 ideas for us, and it's amazing. So now we're going to follow up with the second prompt, and that is come back to our prompt library, and we're going to copy the second prompt and we're going to paste the prompt like this. And here you can see that ChatGPT has generated the song for us, and it looks amazing. So now the next thing you need to do is to go ahead and generate the song with any of the AI tools. I've done a lot of tutorials on this, so I wouldn't want to waste your time in generating the song and going through it all over again. I'm going to leave the link to the tutorials in the description, or you can click here to watch how you can generate songs with AI without having to stress or lift a muscle. So having said that, the next thing we're going to do from here is to come back to our little prompt library, and then we're going to copy the third prompt. Okay, we're going to copy the third prompt like this, and we're going to come back to ChatGPT chart, the one that generated the song, the actual song for us, which is this one, and we're going to paste in the prompt. And it's very simple. Based on this song you have generated, generate a short storyline that will make a great video for the song. No dialogues, no singing, just a story that will go with the song. And now we're going to go ahead and send it and let ChatGPT construct a very good story for us. Now, how cool is this? And while we're waiting for ChatGPT to generate the story, why don't you take this time to like this video so that more people can see it, and it also encourages me to make more videos like this for you. So now that we have the storyline generated, the next thing we're going to do is to open a new tab, and we're going to visit the star of the moment, which is magiclight.ai. I'm going to leave the link in the description so that you can use the link to sign up. So once it opens, the next thing you're going to do is to click on start for free. And once you click on start for free, it's going to open like this. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to first sign in. And once you're signed in like so, you're going to see two options here: create AI video and create AI character. So this one, if you're trying to create a character, consistent character, I'm going to do a detailed tutorial on this. Let me know in the comment section if you want to create a character for your cartoon channel, if you want to create a particular character that you want to see across your channels, like Spider-Man, Superman, all of that. Let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to teach you how to create that cartoon character. But let's not complicate things yet. Let's focus on this option here, which is creating the AI video. And to do that, all you have to do is to click on create AI video, and we're going to have this option. And then there's two options here: whether you want the smart script, where you just put your script and then the AI is going to expand it, or you put your exact script and it gives you the exact thing that you want. So whichever one that works for you, that's totally fine. You can just play around it and see which one works best. But the one I usually use is the basic script, just because sometimes I want my script the exact way that I want it. So now that ChatGPT has generated the script for me, I don't want it to be altered. I want to get the exact same result. So what I'm going to do next is come back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to copy this storyline that ChatGPT generated for us, and we're going to come back to Magic Light, okay? And we're going to paste it like so. And then the next thing we're going to do is to select the aspect ratio that we want. Do you want the 16:9 or you want the portrait type? So whichever mode that you want is totally fine, depending on what you're trying to create. Whether you're trying to create short or Instagram reels or TikTok videos, that's totally fine. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we're trying to create a landscape video, so we're going to select landscape. And of course, for video language, you can select any language. And for the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to select English, but I have another channel that I use Espanol. So you can go ahead and select the language that you want, but the primary language for most people is English. So we're going to just go ahead and select English for the purpose of this tutorial. And now that we have that selected, the next option is style. Which style do you want it to come as? Do you want the 3D cartoon animation? Do you want the Disney? Do you want the epic? Do you want ultra realistic? So if you're trying to create something like African folktale video, like real human videos, you should use realistic videos. If you want to create animals, you can use animals to create it, and that's totally fine. Because of this type of storyline that we have about brushing teeth and all of that, you have to use, humans, right, and not animals. But if you have an animal related storyline, you just go ahead and select animals, and it's going to generate animal based cartoon. Now, how cool is this? So for the purpose of this tutorial, we're just going to go ahead and select 3D cartoon, and that's all the settings that we need for this stage. So we're going to go ahead and click on next. So now you can see that the tool has broken down this storyline that we gave it to 8 scenes. Now this is supposed to be the same thing with this one, okay? It's supposed to be the same. It's supposed to be part of this number 2. So what you need to do at this point is to come right here, okay, and click on merge up. Okay, so to merge the two so that you're sure that it generates the entire thing in one image, not splitting what is supposed to be in one image into 2. You don't want to have that. It's not going to tell a good story for you. So now that we have merged that up, you're going to go through and see if there's any other one that it did like that. So this one is totally fine as it is. So everything is fine, but make sure you go through them and see if there's anyone that needs to be merged. So now that we have this, the next thing we're going to do is to click on next. And now we are on the second stage, and that is choosing your character. Now with this AutoCast, it's going to generate the character that it feels that fits best to the story, okay? But if you want to be precise, if you want to use your own character, you can go ahead and add your own character. So here you can see female, child, matter. So this is the character, and it has detected that the story is about just one character, okay? So what we need to do here is to edit this. So let's say you want to add your own character, you want to build your own character for consistency's sake or for anything, you can just come here and click on edit. And once it opens, you're going to select the characters that you want from the options here. You can go ahead and create yours. If you don't find anything here, you can just click on create to create yours. So you're going to be able to build your character. Here you're going to select the name, you're going to select the gender, then here you're going to select the category, and here you're going to select child, okay? Select child, and then here you're going to select cartoon character style. And here is where you're going to put in the prompt of the character that you're trying to create. But let's say you want to take it to another level. Let's say you want to use the face of your kids or your sister's kids or your family members' kids. You want to generate a character version of them. All you have to do is to upload their pictures here. There's so many things you can do with this. Just let your creativity run wild, okay? So you're going to select the face of the person that you're trying to use to create the character, and you're going to select the clothing here. You're going to add the clothing that you want the character to wear. So if you want the character to wear a traditional clothes, like an African clothes or any type of clothes, you can go ahead and select that here and then click on generate. It's going to generate that. But instead of wasting your time and trying to do that, let's quickly use the auto generate, okay? Auto generate is very fantastic, but before then, here is where you're going to choose the voiceover. The voiceover, in as much as we don't need any voiceover for this one, but if you're trying to create something with a voiceover, you can just go ahead and use any of this, select any of this that best fits what you want to create. So, and if you want to listen to their voices, all you have to do is click on audition so you can hear how they're going to sound in your video. So let's go ahead and select matter, and for gender, we're going to select female. We're going to select this character. This character actually fits what we want to use it for. So the next thing we're going to do is to click on confirm, and our character will be ready. But if you want to add another character to the scene, to the video, you can go ahead and do the same thing, repeat the same thing over and over again till you get the number of characters that you want. But for this storyline, let's maintain one character for the purpose of this tutorial. So now that we have this sorted out, the next thing we're going to do is to click on next.
A few moments later.
And now you can see that it has generated the storyboard for us, and it's looking super amazing. Now, how cool is this? So now that we have this, the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and remove these subtitles. We don't need it. So we're just going to go ahead and delete this. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for all of them because this is actually distracting, so we don't need it. So we're going to delete all of them one after the other.
A few moments later.
So now that we have this, the next thing we're going to do is to move over to the main business, and that is to animate the images. And to do that, all we have to do is to come right here and we're going to click on animate. Okay, so here you can see that it even has the runway ML, has the Helio AI, has Animate Pro, and even lip sync. So it can lip sync and say anything you want it to say. The character can say anything that you want it to say. Now, how cool is this? So we're trying to animate all of them at once, and to do that, all we have to do is to click on animate all. As you can see, all of them are selected, and the next thing we're going to do is to click on next. So now that we have selected all the images to animate, we are going to then select any of these options. So any of these options works like magic. The Animate Pro, the Runway ML, the Helio AI, all of them works like magic, but I prefer using the Runway ML. So I'm just going to go ahead and select it like so and click on confirm.
2 seconds later.
And now you can see that it's done with the animation, and what we're going to do next is to go ahead and click next. And here you're going to put in the name of the video. For the purpose of this tutorial, we're just going to leave it at this, a magical toothbrush, which sounds like a good name. And then for the header style, you're just going to use no title, so you don't want anything on the screen, okay? And the next thing we're going to do is to come over to subtitle settings, and we're going to choose no subtitle. And of course, we're going to come over to background music, and we're going to select none. Please make sure you select none so you can put in your own music. Remember, we already generated a song that we're going to use for the video. So now all we need to do is to just export the video itself, and then we are going to put in our own song. Okay, so now we'll select none. And the next thing is we're going to then click on generate, and we're going to select the aspect ratio, which is 16:9, and we're going to click on OK. And now it's done putting everything together, and here you can see your work, a magical toothbrush video has been generated. You can download your work after successful submission. So we're just going to go ahead and click on submit, but before we do that, let's go ahead and preview it. Now, how cool is this? This is super amazing. Why don't you go ahead and try it out and let your creativity run wild? You can do amazing things with this tool. And now that we have this, the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and download this. So to do that, you just click on download, and of course you're going to just download it to your device. So you choose wherever you want it to be downloaded to, and you're going to just click on save, and it's going to save directly to your device. And the size is quite small, so if you're working with your phone, it's not going to fill up all the space on your phone. Now, how cool is this? And now that you have downloaded the video, all you need to do next is to just use any video editing tool, whether you're using InShot, CapCut, Premiere Pro, or whatever editing tool that you're using. Just add the song that we generated earlier to the video, and you're good to go. Now, how cool is this? I want you to go ahead and try out this and let me know what you think in the comment section. The link is in the description. Go ahead and try it and thank me later. And by the way, here is the next video that you need to watch on this channel to learn more ways you can start and grow your YouTube channel and start making money from the comfort of your home, just like me. So see you on the other side. Ciao.